All right, so let's move along. Where am I at? I got our boys. So Mr. Selling out the business themselves, the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks against
Oh man.
FTR. So they got a nice little grand entrance. Looked pretty cool. They at least they gave them their moment here. I don't think they deserve this really to even be in this match. I told Vlad and all you guys on the show that I wasn't really looking forward to this match a few weeks ago when they announced it, and I really didn't think it turned out to be that good a match. It didn't. I didn't feel like it. It really landed. It wasn't even for a Young Bucks match. They didn't really do much. So they were trying to hit their finishing move and they got countered and so they took the pinfall. Right, Vlad? We were very very surprised. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, no, I have a differing opinion slightly. I mean, obviously, I admit when I'm wrong. I definitely thought the Bucks would win the match. So you got to admit when you when you make a mistake or when you have a prediction that turns out to be incorrect. But at the same time, I thought the match was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like the best FTR match. I mean, they've had better matches with Gin and Juice, as Cornette calls them, and with obviously
that would have been a
Briscoes.
great match here.
Yeah, for sure. But this was still a good match. I mean, despite, it was still a very solid, very good match. Like, not the best match that FTR and the Bucks could have, but it was still pretty good. And I still think it may have been the best worked match of the night. I mean, as far as pure wrestling, this was still pretty good. So I have a slightly differing opinion, but the one thing I will admit is that, I'm surprised the Bucks said to put FTR over, and I'll give them props for doing so. And that's maybe the first and maybe the last time I'll give the Young Bucks credit for anything.
I mean, hey, it's a big deal. Okay, I'm not gonna downplay.
Well, you got to give them credit for doing the job, because you would think they might not want to, given the history with FTR and the fact that there's been some bad blood, right?
Robert, what was your feeling about this match?
I liked it a lot. I think every time I see FTR and Young Bucks in a match against each other, it turns out to be pretty good. Now, here's the thing. The FTR's two matches against Bullet Club Gold, I thought were still better, and those two matches happened on Collision. This is a big pay-per-view. I wanted to see both teams try to like outdo the matches against Bullet Club Gold. I don't think they pulled it off, but for what it is, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was still really good.
Well, like I said, I watched this show like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And I watched this match again, and I was really looking for something to like about it, but it was a well-worked match, Vlad, but okay. Good, yeah, I'm glad in front of Wembley Stadium they worked a match that looked solidly like wrestling, but it was also like, not very exciting. And
did you see the rest of this show, or am I crazy? Did you know what else is on this card? You haven't gotten to
you're saying it was the best worked
matches. You haven't gotten to all the nonsense that's still coming. This was far and above anything else.
But you said it was the best worked wrestling match. It was like the only
of the night.
It was like the only wrestling match of the night.
Well, is it my fault that AEW just likes to book themselves, put hats on a hat type of thing? They book nothing but no GQ matches.
That's why I just didn't think that was that special. I've seen good matches like this. You could see a good match like this on Ring of Honor on Thursdays if you want. So I don't know. I kind of felt like I wanted something more from this. Maybe there was something that I don't know what, but it was just a solid match. It was okay. I don't know. That's all I could say about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. These 4 guys had a wrestling match. That's what you're supposed to have. But anyways, I see what you're saying, but I don't.
Could have been a little more fire, a little more drama, a little more, I really need to win. They just kind of took the loss. But anyway, so after the match, this furthers something of an angle. I guess they're going to continue on. We don't really know yet, but the Young Bucks didn't shake their hands like, the little low lifes that they are. They didn't show any respect to getting beat clean. We'll discuss that more, I guess, a little later when we get to Dynamite. But let's